Hi students, good morning and welcome. Today my topic is Krebs cycle as such in the chapter Respiration in Plants, which is very important for class 11 students, CBSE board. So when we talk about Krebs cycle, see you have to also consider the process of glycolysis and electron transport system because all these three combine together to yield the amount of energy that is required, the amount of ATP that is required. So all these three processes are important. But now we are talking about Krebs cycle as such. So after glycolysis, that is glucose 6 carbon compound is changed into 3 carbon compound, that is pyruvic acid. What is happening? The pyruvic acid is transported to mitochondria, and there in mitochondria oxidative carboxylation will take place to pyruvic acid, and what will be formed? Your acetyl coenzyme A, that is 2 carbon compound, will be formed. And here, which enzyme is taking place, which is helping? That is pyruvic dehydrogenase. Enzyme is responsible for this action, but the other coenzymes are also responsible in this series of reactions. And now the other thing is which is happening is the molecules of NADH is also produced in these reactions. Okay, so this is what is happening in the matrix of mitochondria. Now this acetyl coenzyme A will enter into the cyclic pathway in the Krebs cycle. So what is happening there with the acetyl coenzyme or acetyl group? Condensation will take place by OAA, that is oxaloacetic acid, and your water. Condensation of acetyl coenzyme or the acetyl group will take place, and what will be formed? Citric acid will be formed. This is a 6 carbon compound, which is again the first stable product in Krebs cycle. So the enzyme responsible here will be citrate synthase. So now we have got what? Citric acid, 6 carbon compound. Now side by side, coenzyme A is also released. Now this citric acid will be isomerized to isocitrate. Okay, the citric acid will be isomerized to isocitrate, and which is the enzyme responsible for this? The enzyme is acotinase intermediate. The enzyme is acotinase intermediate. Okay. Now this isocitrate have been formed from citric acid to isocitrate. The enzyme responsible is acotinase intermediate. Now what will happen? Oxidative decarboxylation will happen to this isocitrate. Okay, oxidative decarboxylation will happen to this isocitrate, and what will be formed? Alpha ketoglutaric acid. Alpha ketoglutaric acid, which is a 5 carbon compound. Okay, now see again this transformation is taking place from citric acid 6 carbon compound to now we have got the 5 carbon compound, that is alpha ketoglutaric acid. Which enzyme is present here? Isocitrate dehydrogenase and magnesium. Isocitrate dehydrogenase and magnesium is present here when alpha ketoglutaric acid is formed. Okay. Now the another compound will be found is succinyl coenzyme A. Succinyl coenzyme A is catalyzed by alpha complex. Okay, the enzyme alpha complex. Okay, now succinyl coenzyme A splits into succinic acid, that is a 4 carbon compound. the coenzyme A splits into succinic acid, that is 4 carbon compound, and coenzyme A with addition of water. So this is taking place after succinyl coenzyme A has been formed. Okay, another compound which is found here is succinyl coenzyme A, and this splits into succinic acid, that is succinic acid is 4 carbon compound, and coenzyme A with addition of water. And this process of splitting of succinyl coenzyme A into succinic acid 4 carbon compound and coenzyme A produces GTP. This is high energy compound GTP, that is guanosine triphosphate. Okay, so guanosine triphosphate is a high energy molecule which is produced when succinyl coenzyme A splits into succinic acid and coenzyme A. So when this splitting takes place, GTP is produced, which is a high energy compound, and which is the enzyme responsible here by enzyme succinyl coenzyme A. Enzyme succinyl coenzyme A synthesis by succinyl coenzyme A synthesis and transfer of energy to a phosphate, okay, to a phosphate group. Transfer of energy to a phosphate group. This succinyl coenzyme A is oxidized to oxaloacetic acid or a 4 carbon compound after formation of fumaric acid and malic acid in presence of enzymes succinate heterogeneous and fumarose respectively. So like this, this chain is completed. This is called the cycle is completed. This is the Krebs cycle, and how finally GTP is obtained, that is guanosine triphosphate, and mainly in plants we are mainly concerned with ATP. So these are the production of energy, though little in the Krebs cycle, but this is how when compounds are being changed from 6 carbon compound to 5 carbon compound, then to 4 carbon compound in the form of succinic acid. So lot of energy is produced. So this is the Krebs cycle. You have to be very thorough with the steps of the Krebs cycle and also in the diagram. And with that, I am ending this video for Krebs cycle, and then I will again talk about electron transport system in my next video. Thank you very much. Take care. God bless you all.